Alright, Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, the bounty the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you elect, pushing this word, truth and sincerity, and truth and sincerity. Right here you have the movie called The Fifth Wave, in which it says the human race stands on the brink of extinction as a series of alien attacks decimate the planet, causing earthquakes, tsunamis, and disease. Alright? And this is what Esau likes to push, man. And these why? Because he gets it from the scriptures, man. This is all scriptural, man. All right. And in this movie, The Fifth Wave, during each wave is considered, through an alien attack. And the closer they get to Earth, like the first wave might be an earthquake, the second wave might be a tsunami, the third wave might be a pestilence, and so on and so forth. All right. And so on and so forth. So I just got a few precepts, because this movie gets us prepared to what's to come. This movie right here, man, it gets us prepared for what's to come. Now, I personally like watching movies like this, man. You know, like they say, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, man. Actually, I can get that, because in Daniel 12 it says, "What's coming upon this earth is going to be worse, like a time never before seen it before, man." Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of the people, of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one shall be found written in a book. So in that time, man, all right, in the time of Jacob's trouble, because that time is coming, man. The Apostle Elder Ramlot, he did a video about how Shalaki. He did a video about how it's coming. What is that it's, man? The time of Jacob's trouble. That time that's going to change, man. Where everybody, all right, is going to go from being comfortable, all right, to being uncomfortable, man. That's going to be a time like never before was seen, man. All right. And Esau, you had the Panama Deception. All right. You had a Trail of Tears. All right. You had all types of bad, so-called bad times upon the earth. Okay. You had all types of so-called bad times upon the earth. All right. But this time is going to trump all of that, man. All right. You had slavery. All right. You had certain times where many people were killed off by pestilences. All right. Even Esau with smallpox, man. You know. So I want to get because really that's just the beginning of sorrows, man. Earthquakes, because we've been seeing earthquakes, man. All right. Tsunamis, we've been seeing those, man. Just this past year, man, you had what? Maybe I would say maybe like 7 or several, multiple earthquakes, tsunamis, man. So this is Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. What's that wars and rumors of wars we've been hearing, man? Russia and America, North Korea and America, Iran and Israel, Saudi Arabia and Iran. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So going to understand, so that you may understand what time we living in, man. And ye shall hear of wars. Oh, Slakia, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. Has not been famines in Venezuela? Has not been pestilences in Venezuela and Africa? Has it not been earthquakes in Mexico? It was just an earthquake here, man. Has it not been earthquakes, multiple earthquakes in Japan? All right, overseas in diverse places, in different places, man. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So this is just the beginning. All right, like you had that You know, like this movie, The Fifth Wave, man. Which that word five just means power, man. All right. Even when you have something called a Category 5 hurricane, which is known as the hand of God. All right. So it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Okay? And that's talking about us, man. That's talking about us, man, because we gonna get the brunt of it just like Yahweh Shah, man. They're gonna persecute us. They're gonna put hands on us, man, some of us, man. The scriptures say some of us shall be cast into prison, man. So, like I said, I like watching movies like this because it helps us to prepare for the worst. All right, what you see here, you know, you may have your place or family. All of that is gonna come to no avail, man. It's gonna be like the brother Ward said, Jim that showed the faith. He says it's gonna be about you and the Lord, man. How did you build yourself up for that day? All right, and part of building ourselves up is the understanding the battle, man. All right. What's gonna be the battle, man? What's the time of Jacob's trouble, man? Just that, the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, Jake not gonna be receiving. You're not gonna have a job. You can't take the chip. All right, so you're not gonna have money to buy food. You're gonna have to get by totally off of faith. All right, the scriptures say the just shall live by faith, man. So it's going to show what type of man you are, man. All right. Get what's that? Second Ezra 16. This is Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 33. Because in this movie, you had a lot of people that were whoever wasn't killed by different plagues that came upon the earth, they were sent to the military. Slovakia, my hand was in the way. But as you can see, they were sent to the military to fight the so-called aliens that were supposed to be bringing the plagues upon the earth. All right. So it says the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. All right, because a lot of these men out here is gonna die, man. All right, and you're gonna have a lot of men die. All right, just for trying to fend for their family, man. Whether it be them going fighting for this country. All right, because I believe that Esau is gonna plan a real big stage terrorist attack just so he can bring all his troops back over there in the Middle East. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish in famine. So that's what's coming to this place, man. All right. But a man of the Lord, as the scriptures say in Job the 5th chapter, in destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. All right. All these things going to happen, but it shall not come nigh thee. Okay. So the Heavenly Father is going to look us out, man. All right. But it is going to be scary, man. We're going to be in the midst right there, man. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. All right. So we supposed to understand what's coming upon this earth, man. All right. Because it's one thing to speak it, but it's another thing to believe it right when you're in the midst of it. Okay. All right. And it's another thing to hold your faith while you're within the midst of it. Behold the words of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son. With 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. All right, which that's talking about Yahweh Shah coming back, man. That's talking about the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah coming back, man. And I believe right now what you're witnessing is the 5th wave, in which it's supposed to be a catastrophic event. The last wave, man, is supposed to be a catastrophic event, man. It was supposed to kill, I guess, be like as far as the icing on the cake, you would say. And that's going the 5th wave to this place is the nukes hitting this bitch, man. All right, but before that, before Yahweh Shah returns, man. All right, the scriptures, Yahweh Shah said, "What will I if there be fire on the earth, man?" Okay. All right, so it says, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringing forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her womb. So our Savior is coming, man. But prior to that, we're gonna catch hell, man. All right, we're gonna catch hell, man. Which pains when the child coming forth, they slack not a moment. All right, and that pains, all right, like I said, that those pains is talking about what? It's talking about the hell that's coming upon this place, man. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So everybody's going to be feeling these pains. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. All right. So right now, all right, like my dad always says, man, you prepare for war during peacetime, man. All right, so that when that time comes, what you can't, all right, your mind or your heart will still you won't lose your wits, man. You won't lose all that you work for, man. All right. So with that, I hope brothers was edified. Shalom, Israel.